Hey, what's up, lightboltjoe here. Today we are going to discuss the brand new 2022 Netflix original film, End of the Road. This stars our one and only Queen Latifah, Ludacris Bridges, a slew of other people. This was great. It's what, an hour and a half. It's very quick, very predictable twist, but very predictable, like in a fun way, not in a kind of a way. And then, of course, you're screaming at the screen, just shoot the guy. And then eventually the guy is, killed in a different way. So it's interesting. So Queen Latifah has 2 kids. She's a recent widow. Had to sell the house to pay for the previous husband's medical bills because he needed chemo and she couldn't afford it. Things, right? American things. And so Queen Latifah's character and her brother, Ludacris Bridges' character, and the kids are off to go to Houston, Texas. So they're road tripping to move to Houston, Texas with their grandmother / their mom. And so all hell breaks loose when they inadvertently get thrown in the mix of a cartel situation going on. Of course, there's a dirty cop. And of course, there's money that's stolen. And of course, there's money that needs to be received. And of course, a kid gets kidnapped in the process. Racist Nazi rednecks throughout the film. Very hard to watch because that is what our current state is, political state in the South is. There's a lot more vocal folks about it, and it's being eradicated. There we go. That's the word we want. We want it to be eradicated. So bringing more light into it makes you irked even further. Go out and vote. And so it's an interesting, political commentary, which I did not mind. I would have rather it being more on a purge aspect, but this was okay because it was actual, of what is the actual land kind of a thing, dealing with that sort of nonsense, how to survive, what to do to survive. Interesting, very interesting. And then the battles at the end and the blood and the gore and the explosions, very, very interesting in a quick. This is an hour and a half movie. So much happens in an hour and a half. There's a lot of car chasing. There's a lot of fight scenes. Very well choreographed. But of course, this wouldn't be a Ludacris film without car chases and explosions and him rapping throughout various songs throughout. It was fun. It brings the Fast and Furious memories back. And there's this one song. Queen Latifah's character is chasing this girl in a desert, and they're just spinning out. And it's the song Riot. I don't remember who sings it, but I know it's on the 2018 soundtrack for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And I'm singing along, and I'm like, yeah, this is a Fast and Furious film because it's a hip-hop film with cars going crazy off the road. And I was like, yeah, but that song technically wasn't in Fast and Furious or any of the Fast and Furious, but it's Fast and Furious-esque. So it's neat how you can associate certain things, certain music, certain scenes with other properties. The benefit of art, if you will. The benefit of the theater. It's not actual theater, but it was a really good film. I did enjoy it. I liked the ending of them basking in the maple syrup of, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars then on the table. Restitution. There's an R word that the daughter said at the end. I thought it was reparations. There we go. Reparations. That was the good word for it. It was very appropriate. I liked it. I loved this film. That's why it's #1. The two of them could do no wrong. Absolutely incredible. Queen Latifah as a badass mom. Wonderful. I'm so happy. She just did Hustle, and she just did this, End of the Road. So I'm curious what other Netflix properties Queen Latifah is going to be a part of now. Netflix is really good stuff most of the time. Sometimes they have terrible things, and we've talked about it. But most of the time, they have really good stuff. This is another good example of really good stuff. 90-minute, quick, #1 movie on Netflix right now. Go check it out. End of the Road. Mucho mahalo.